Yo, what's going on, beautiful people? It's your man Malachi here. Um, Today is Thursday or whatnot. Just my little morning thoughts for the men because it's not enough. It's not enough encouraging stuff out there. You know, we always see videos of these old beta males. Trying to cater to the women with the ultimate goal of selling their merchandise. It's not really about, this whole empowering and self-love movement. I just call the shit how I see it. I ain't got to mention no names. Y'all know who these old tissue paper ass niggas is. But anyway, because the shit been going on for a minute. But anyway, men, brothers, fellas, my niggas, if you a good dude and you know you a good dude, don't let nobody sell you short on who you are. All right? Never let another person, I don't care if it's male, female, mama, daddy, auntie, uncle, cousins, whatever. If you know you're a good dude, don't let nobody sell you short on who you know that you are. Nobody is qualified to speak on your character, the reason why you do what you do, except you. Everything ain't for everybody to explain. I'm in a season right now to where I'm cleaning up, cleaning up some of the mess that I am responsible for. That's called taking accountability. Don't let nobody put what they think you should be accountable for on you. If you know what you're accountable for, you ain't got to accept what somebody else say that, oh, well, you did this and you did that. No, because of your feelings and your thoughts, you felt that I did this. You felt that I meant that when that was not my intent. As long as you know what your intent was for doing whatever it is that it may be, then hell, fuck what anybody else got to say. You dig? Don't let society cause you to walk around with your head down, to be in a funk because of people not understanding who the fuck you are. You feel me? I had a very vivid dream last night. I'm not gonna go into it because damn it, if it was meant for everybody to be a part of that dream, then it would be. That's not the case. So just know that that dream gave me more willpower, more strength. It gave me a reminder. It gave me a reminder on who I truly am, what I truly am. And in that dream, I had to stop caring about the thoughts of other people, because we go so long, especially as men, making sure everyone else is okay, making sure everybody else is happy, and reserving ourselves for last, that we're literally a walking time bomb. And depending on the type of male you are, when you explode, it's not good for nobody around you, loved ones or not. It's never any good. So men, stay encouraged, do what you're supposed to do, love your family. If you have young males that in the community, in the family, whatever, that look up to you, or who you have access to, continue to try to be the best male role model that you can be. Nobody's perfect. We can strive to be perfect, but nobody's perfect. However, don't use that as an excuse. A lot of people tend to use that as a cliffhanger and as an excuse. Oh, well, nobody's perfect, so blah 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 blah. Nah, in the scriptures it tells us to be holy just as the Most High is holy. And if you do the etymology on holy, you see that perfect is right there. it didn't mean that you was without flaw. But in the eyes of the Most High, you can have nicks and bumps and bruises and still be considered perfect in His eyes. So if you interact with people who can see and respect and deal with who you are and what you are on any aspect in life, then you rock with that person. If you got people that feel like, well, in order for you to be whatever it is that they think you need to be in their life, if you cut out X, Y, Z, then you cut their ass off. Period, point blank. With me, anybody that knows me, I am a Torah obedient Israelite. So first and foremost, I make sure that I am Torah obedient. And for those that don't understand the Torah, they may feel a certain way when I do certain things or say certain things or whatever. Man, how can you, man, that's not close. You don't know what you're talking about. Go back and study what you think it is that you thought that you knew about me, and then come back and let's have an intellectual conversation instead of trying to point the finger at me. That's another thing too, fellas. With the whole accountability thing, self-check. A daily self-check is needed. A daily self-check is needed. If you can do your own self-check daily, nobody else can check you. They may feel they can try to check you, but nobody can check you. Nobody can correct you as long as you're doing your own daily self-check. That's that. I ain't gonna, be too long or whatnot. Kings, men, brothers, fellas, niggas, all that. And I don't really use the N-word, but I just want to do it just for this video, so that way, whatever level you at right now until you elevate, you understand what I'm saying. Hold your head high. Ain't nothing on the ground for you when you're walking. Don't look down when you walk. Walk with your head held high. Remember, always make eye contact when another brother, greet you and speak to you. Make eye contact. Firm handshake. Speak with a tone of authority. Even on the job. Yeah, you may work for someone, but you're not their slave. So if they coming at you sideways, respectfully and with a firm tone, correct that ass. And if they feel that your correction is being insubordinate, you being insubordinate by you correcting them, by not letting them talk to you any type of way, then that may be a clear sign that it's time to roll out. It's time to move on. Same thing. Find peace within yourself. It's hard to make other people happy when you're not happy with yourself. It is hard to make other people happy when you're not happy with yourself. You can do it, but it's hard. That's why I say it's hard. Didn't say you couldn't do it. Didn't say it wasn't impossible. Trust me. I did it. I've done it. I am doing it. But, as the days go on and I, put my thoughts on video or whatnot, I'm changing the course of action on a lot of stuff or whatnot. Still got to declutter your mind daily. But men, you got to know your worth. You got to know your value that you bring to the table. You are appreciated and you are needed. Don't let nobody tell you differently. I don't care what type of work it is that you do. If you come from a street background and you're trying to get it right, hey, from a personal standpoint, I'm gonna tell you this: the shit that didn't show its ugly head eventually will. It's all about how you handle it. As time goes on, some people mature and they don't want to revert back to doing young dumb shit. So a lot of beef can be resolved by a simple man-to-man conversation. You feel me? So take that for what it's worth. Hope the video, can help, whoever, may view it or whatnot. And y'all just be blessed and have a good day. Peace.